Hi friends, welcome to Be First to Copy. So again today we are going to do our Android practice. I'm avoiding it for a couple of days. It feels sometimes like I'm wasting my time. That's why I'm avoiding it. But I will again do it. So I removed that everything I learned last time. So I will start from here. I have blank. Okay, I don't have local devices, so just off with that. So as you can see, this is my file, and I'm not sure what is happening here. Okay, so I will just create new project. Okay, so click new project. I will use the empty element. Next, the name gonna be like practicing finish. So this is the project that we made, and let's see. Before that, I want to put a timer so that I can understand that how much time I spent. So I'm gonna use for the clock. Okay, right now here is cold, that's why my hand is not working properly. So 30. Okay, 30 minutes start. I'm going to spend that amount of time while learning. So let's come here. So we are here. Okay, I will just remove that from here. So as you can see that the last time we also learn about this. Okay, so here is the you see class main activity. Whatever function we add here, it actually in app you see. Okay, actually when you open your app, in that you see all the functionality works. As you can see, the compose world, it's about for designing like a user interface. Like in a website, you see whatever, whenever you open a website, whatever you see it, that is a user interface, and that is what you gonna create here in compose world. Okay, so whatever you write, it's gonna visually show you that. Okay, and this is like a preview compose world, and this one, it's only for this one. As you can see here, if you click here, it is for this one. Okay, if you remove this one, then you can't see it here. And I will tell you that it's really important, because if you want to see your preview, you need to first if you don't have this one, then you have to again run that app again and again and require time. And also if you have less RAM, around 8 GB RAM, then it will create lots of problems, like it's become buggy and also become slow. So I will tell you that just try to use this. It's really powerful. You just need to do this way. Okay, and you can see here skins or whatever the app looks like. So these are basic things that I believe you all aware. So I don't know which day I'm practicing it. Okay, let it be. I'm gonna find out later on. So now I'm using actually ChatGPT to learn that. So I'm gonna use ChatGPT at last. There's one problem I faced with the charts, that they are too much, and to solve that problem, I have to I have to save it in a browser so that I can come and find here. So as you can see that I have bookmarked this one so that I can just come and understand that. So the last day we were learning about a val and a variable. Val, it's a value that is can't be changed. It can be changed. That's what I learned. Okay. So I will go for day 5. Okay. Day 5. Okay. As you can see here, the weather is very nice. It's early morning time, and sun is rising, and it's very beautiful. So as you can see that today we're gonna learn about text field button state. Okay, I already understand that, and I believe in uh, early videos I made about that what they do. Okay, again I will do it. There's no problem. Okay, so var text by remember multiple states. In that way we can able to change the values. Okay, so the text hello. Okay, so what is saying that just write the final value. If the text starts as empty and we wrote like this text hello, what is the new value in the text? So if I wrote the hello, then the new value gonna be hello, HELO. Okay, double L, hello. Sometimes it will come confusing for me even that. Okay, but watching video and learning, that's the easiest way, but for me it's not working. So that's why I'm trying this way, so that I can learn by doing by myself. So here you can say that next steps to make a field, okay, and the new value okay, name store the users types, on value changes updated, compose automatic source, your turn easy. If you type Kunda into the text field, what will the value inside name? Okay, I need to try that. Okay, so just copy exactly what is written. So I'm gonna do it in composable. As you can see the text. Okay, so before here I'm gonna make like a variable var, and by, okay, don't allow, by remember member. You can check it if the code is wrong or not. As you can say that var, and then we need a name. So the var gonna be text. Okay, var text by remember, and then what is that? Okay, in a curly bracket. So curly bracket space new table. Okay, new table state of. And then inside we're gonna have our strings. That's what I think. So I'll set that hello, and then the variable I will write is going to be name. Okay, but if I have the same thing, then it's gonna create issue. Like I will not know the which one is working. So I will gonna just say that doing nice. Okay, anything write that, doesn't really matters. Okay, then I will add the variable name. Okay, as you can see that we added all that, and as you can see here it's showing some error. If you click here, you don't understand that with what kind of problem we are facing. So check it the code whatever you wrote is right or not. So instead of curly bracket, okay, it is right. Mutable state of remember, everything we did, it is right. Okay, I will just remove this one and see that okay, even right now the error is coming. Okay, let me change that variable, let's say u. So that's not because of variables, that's something that we don't know. Okay, so mutable state of we write the right way. Okay, as you can see that even right now we are saying that errors and saying that unresolved reference by remember. Check that spelling is right or not. Okay, if the spelling is not right, then even then it can create some issue. So remember, I remember. Okay, if that's not the issue, then we need to add imports. Sometime because of imports we get this kind of error. So just see if we have imports or not. Okay, so okay, we're gonna copy this one, and we're gonna come here imports and paste it here. Anywhere you can just paste that. Okay, so import. Now we have an import, remember we save that. So it's not happening because of that. Even small mistake of the words that we write, it can cause some issue. So check properly that if you making any mistakes or not. Okay, so I believe there's something problem here with some words. So I'm gonna just copy exactly the thing is here. Okay, I'm gonna see that if I'm getting error again or not. So I just pasted that. As you can see that even right now, okay, I'm getting error. So it's saying that do all that. So sometime you're gonna see this kind of issue. Okay, it's a little confusing. Okay, I will just remove this for right now. And if I save that, let's see whatever problem we are facing before. Okay, I will just remove this one also, and now as you can see that there's no problem. So let's create first text field. So in there I'll just create like a text, then field field. Okay, then this way check, make sure that that's how it's written. So that like this. Okay, So there is two things like a value on change value. So name store what user types, on value change update it. So I'm confused, I won't lie. Okay, so I will just write that like a value equal to name. Okay, equal to name, then comma, space, what is written now, on value change, on value change equal to the name, and then a new value, and like that we indicate, then a name equal to new value. So this is a code we wrote, okay, and we believe we don't make any mistakes. Let's consider that it said that introduce a local variable. Okay, if I put like that way, you can see that nothing happened. Yeah, as you can see that this there's another value like a val text field. Okay, just back. As you can see that we are getting some issues. So this kind of problem you might face all the time. I will not lie. Okay. So sometimes because of import, it can cause some issue. But you can always see the yellow line, and they'll tell you what to do. But import functions, you can even ask that what's wrong here. Transform the selected code. Okay. I'll just say that fix this. I'm gonna do that. Okay. So as you can see that the problem with it were with the imports. As I told you that imports most of the time make mistakes. Okay, so if you check here, as you can see that we click here. As you can see that it's a variable like text value by remember. Okay, the value is a name. So that is a text value, the name. Okay. Still I'm get confused. Okay, I won't lie. Okay, again reload. Let's save it. Okay, we are getting two errors here, and I don't know why we are getting that. This code is written by Android Studio, not we did it. So even then we are getting some errors, and it's saying that assigned values never read. So a little confusing. Okay, so again let's see. Last time when I was making that was really easier, but now it's not. It's like that I forget that what I need to do. Let's check again. Okay, so everything's here like that. Let's see if I'm making somewhere the mistakes. Okay, so I'm gonna not put any value. First I'll create the text field. Okay, so I'll just create the text field, and okay, what happened? Okay, like that. So it's very confusing for me. I don't understand that. Huh. Okay, I will just start from start. Okay, so I'll just remove all of that here. Now, as you can see, we are not showing anything, but in default we have this one. Okay, this value. So first we need to make a composable. So we just need to write like a text. Okay, inside that we need to add all the things, and enter. So as you can see that the text first is like hello name, hello Android, modifier. What will happen if I remove the modifier? Okay, now save again and update it. As you can see that we are not seeing a much any problem with that. Okay, and as you can see here is like a modifier. We can able to change with that different things like fill the next with or all like that. So we can just have like dot fill max the max size. Nothing working. Okay, so let's see it's working or not. As you can see that we are getting error here again, and we are not seeing any changes here. It seems to me that I need to learn again from start. Okay, so I'm getting confused. I won't lie. I'm really getting confused. And that's why I told you that always we continue. If you only say the continue only, then you can able to understand what is going on. But if you let with that, and then you don't remember what you learned before, and that's happened most of the time when you are learning, and that's what I'm facing right now. Okay, I'll figure out. Let's see how much time I have. I have 15 minutes, so I'll figure out that. So I will just go from early, all the things I learned from start. Okay, so I will just come here. Okay, from earlier. So here, so the date here learn about layout row and column box. That's something I understand. If I put the column, it's gonna be like that. Here I'm getting a column. So the text name Kundan, text compose, button on click. So first I will put this all in column so I can see everything. Okay, so I will just write here first column. Make sure the spelling are right. Okay, if the spelling is wrong, then you're gonna face the issue. Okay, just cut this one. I'll put inside everything, then column. Okay, inside the column it is there. Again it asks for import. Make sure that you are providing imports. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's right now it's not giving me any way to add the imports. Before it used to give me. Now I don't know why it's happening. It might be something that I'm not aware. Okay, so okay, I just add a modifier. Okay, modifier equal to, okay, how is written? Modifier equal to modifier dot padding. Okay, so modifier dot padding, I will give around 10.dp. okay, so now it's saying some errors. Okay, let's see. I wrote the right way. Okay, I wrote the right way. Okay, pen is end. As you can see the code, as you can see that's where we are making mistakes. So I was making mistake, that's why it's happening that way. Okay, so the column here start, I will just end it here, and then okay, then new column curly bracket, cut it, it's gonna be here, I'm gonna put it there. So as you can see that now it's working. Okay, as you can see that here we do not add any kind of imports. Let's see the imports are there or not. As you can see, here is a import of layout. I believe in new version it automatically add that import whatever we wrote the code. I'm not really sure, but that's how it seems to me. Okay, so the text is here. Okay, again I'm gonna get another text. So the text. Okay, then text. Let's have a text. Okay, then I write that how are you. Okay, then the variable and a name. Okay, that's what I want to add. As you can see that I have add that. Now just put the comma as it have put in, like name curly bracket, semicolon. Okay, so I did that and then save it. I will again build and refresh, so that it's saying that unresolved reference .dp. I believe that's what they write, .dp. Okay, .dp, import compose unit dp. Okay, let's see. We need to write that import. Okay, let's see if I made any mistake or not. Okay, so modifier the padding, then I did actually whatever it said. Okay, adding spelling, check it. Okay, spelling is right. Okay, so unresolved dp reference. So we're gonna write the import for that. Just like a import Android X. Okay, compose runtime. Wait a minute. It is for UI. Then what we want, unit dp. Okay, so we wrote that. Now let's see. So because of that imports, most of the time we get this kind of error. Okay, so try to make sure that you write that import. Before I used to get the import, whenever I just click somewhere, I got yellow light bulb. When I said that, it can able to change all of that and give me that import itself. I don't have to write it down. But right now it's not happening. I believe some plugin or some other reason behind it. Not sure about it. So imports are really important, and you need to make sure that you are writing imports there. If you're not writing imports and when the code is right, it will cause you error, as we've seen right now. After putting import, it is working quite well. So make sure that you do. Okay, so everything is working here. Okay, so as you can see, the text is working. Now we're gonna make a button. So button. Now there is a here. Okay, so button. Okay, like this. So button, then text, then string. Okay, the string. Okay, string, we're not gonna comma, string like this. So hello, click me. Okay, so as you can see that I need to import that. Now you can see that I'm getting the import option. If you click here, I'll get the import. Okay, now I'll get confused. Okay, so I'll just write the code first and then I'll think what to do. Button, I'll just remove this one. Okay, I will not give any kind of functionality here first. Okay, import material UI. It's very composer button and click unit. Okay, it's supposed to make that easier, but it's not making any easier. So what I can do? Okay, I'll just remove that. Again, I write it. Button, then text, hello. Okay, check if we have, we have imports here. Now let's see. So it's saying that no value passed on click. So I'll just add on click, on click, on click, like this. On click, Inside that we need to add like that way. So equal and then curly bracket. Right now you can see that we are seeing the button. Okay, so we need to write that. If we don't write it, then it won't work. So that's the thing we need to do. So from again I'm learning, and I will tell you that that's not something that I want. Okay, I really hate this. I just want everything really easy, but that's not happening. Okay. Okay, so as far as I understand that, these things. Okay, now about the text field. So text and a field, the same way I'm going to write that. Okay, so text field. Okay, so we have to work the same way as the button. I'm not sure, but let's try what goes mine. Okay, so hello. Okay, anything. Now I want to know that if have on click option or not. So let's try that. On click or on click, yeah, on click. Okay, then equal, and then I'm going to write the same way as I write the button. So as you can see, yellow mark saying that introduce local variable surrounding enable. Okay, text field. Let's see that we have any text field we have import. So that's not the issue because of that. So okay, if you don't understand how it works, you can just select this one and explain the code, suggest the improvement, rethink variable, and you can ask us a lot of things. Okay, so I'm not understanding, so I'll say that suggest me improvement. Okay, wait, and here you can see in ask mode it's gonna say that what we write. As soon as code snippet provided, here are some suggestion. So text view on click. The primary issue with this code is that misuse of text field composer. Okay, so most important, use of correct computer functionality. So it's for buttons. Okay. Okay, for text field, first we need to add a value on a value change. Okay, so that's the way we need to write it. Okay, so we're gonna write that way. Okay, we're gonna just set this one again. Okay, remove it again. Add text field. Then we're gonna write a value equal to. Okay, I will give any value for right now. Let's work with the name. Okay, so I'll just write the name, comma, then on a value change, then we need to add this way. So the new text. Okay, so as you can see, the new text name equal to new text. So as you can see, right now we are getting some error. Okay, so then convert assignment statement to expression. Okay, I don't understand any of this. Okay, but as you can see that we are seeing our text field, and it's written in Android. That's the value that we have assigned here, name Android. If you change it something like hello, okay, anything, just write that. Now we have done that. Now we're gonna save it and just wait for a few seconds, or we're gonna reload this one. Okay, build and refresh. So okay, again I forget, this, you see that main class. So in an Android app, if you run an Android app, then I'm gonna see this value on a input here. Okay, but here also I have written that value, so this value I'm gonna see here. Okay, so I'm gonna just write anything here, and if we save it. Now if I reload again, okay, reload. Okay, so there is a problem like a val can't be assigned. So val, where is the val? I'm using it. Okay, 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 let's find val if it's here or not. Okay, I'm not saying it val anywhere, so just let it be like that. Okay, I'll just have like copied the same way that what was written here. Let's see in that it works or not. So we copied here. Okay, now again we're gonna see it. So in the name, now paste it, now save it. Well, last time I did it, it worked, but why it's not having, I don't understand it. Okay, so even I can't see that where the column is. So here it I'm getting error. Okay, so I'm gonna just change something else. Okay, I'm gonna write like a so in order to solve this issue, I need to just write another code like var and whatever the name is like UII by remember then mu table state of, and then I have to write the value. Okay, so let's see how we wrote that. Okay, here is not. Okay, so here, so mutable state of, then inside that string just anything. So now you can see that whatever I wrote just anything. Okay, now we are seeing here. Okay, and the two the variables we have changed it before, we are seeing it. Okay, two of them, actually three of them. Okay, so these are things from first text, it's a second text. Okay, hello just anything. Okay, now we are not getting any error. So again let's see, build and refresh. It takes a bunch of time for these things, and for me it's very confusing, I will tell you that. I tried for a couple of days. That time it felt really easy for me. I was able to make it that, but now I'm getting confused more. It's because after 7 days later I'm trying again, and that's why it's happening. I believe I need to be continued so I can understand better. So as you can see that it's working, no problem at all. Okay, and you can try this way. Okay, so thank you for watching video. Meet you next video. Bye.